everybody, and welcome to Yogi Cecily's Yoga. Hey, this is a new thing happening in October. Is Flow Yoga Mob on a Monday at 12 noon. Are you all ready to do some flow yoga? Well, I certainly hope so, because flow yoga is like what? One of my most favorite things to do. Hey! So, I just noticed some of my lights aren't on. That always happens to me sometimes. Sometimes it happens. Let me get this light on. There we go. Let's brighten up things around here. And what should we work on today? You know, it's Monday. I always feel a little bit like daytime vinyasa, you know, is somewhere vigorous. You've been sitting all morning, maybe just working on a handful of things. First thing I want to say about today is make sure you have two good firm yoga blocks. So I think a lot of times we get into flow yoga, we get so involved with the routine that we're really not giving ourselves a leg up, and that's exactly what these blocks are going to do for you. They're going to help you flow better. And also what I want everyone to kind of understand is that this is coming from reading a post today. I read a post today, and especially for new students, first thing is new students sometimes get involved in, well, I like this and I don't like that. And we'll start by working on flow vinyasa combinations, sequences, things like that. The first thing I want anyone and everyone to understand is you really can't do sequences until you have repertory, right? So most people just do sun salute sequences and add in a handful of things that they can do, warrior two. And then after that, for some reason, people want to focus on arm balances. I always find that kind of interesting because arm balances are like, meh, you know what I mean? So really, if you want to do flow vinyasa more, you actually need to focus on opening up your legs, like splits. And then bindings are the next place I try to get my students to go, because it's going to take you longer to get into bindings than it will for you to get into arm balances. Now, final note, arm balances. Your arms have to be strong. Can you believe your arms actually have to be strong for you to do arm balances? Let's think about that. I mean, if you don't like to do push-ups, how are you going to really work on crow? I mean, you know, let's think about this for a second. All right, now based on all of that, I want everybody, if you have not gotten your two yoga blocks in all of this time of shelter in place, COVID-19, all of the yoga studios are closed. One of the things the studios got for you was all of the equipment. You should have yoga blocks at home, especially if you like flow yoga. Well, that doesn't sound right at all, Cecily. Seems to me that yoga blocks are for like yoga alignment. No, 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 no. Yoga blocks are especially if you like flow yoga. And I'm going to show you right in the beginning of this session. Now, as usual, I remind you of all the places you can find me. I just did 2 downloads yesterday on YouTube. On YouTube, I'm Yogi Cecily. Finally, these are donation-based classes, and I'm loving all of the donations come in. Donations can go to venmo.com/Cecily-guest. That's G-U-E-S-T, like a guest in your home. And then also, if you are looking for cueing and alignment-based classes, you want to go over to Instagram. On Instagram, I'm Cecily_Yogi. All right, so these are all of the different things that I do and different places you can find me. Look how I'm taking these 2 blocks. I'm going to take them over here and put them at the medium height and just set them on the outside of my mat. Tuck the toes in behind me in hero's pose, and then sit up and sit back. All right, wonderful. Let's begin this vinyasa with rolling the shoulders back with an inhale 5 times. We're rolling 1, inhale, exhale, and 2, inhale, exhale, and 3, inhale, exhale, and 4, inhale, exhale, and 5, inhale, exhale, downward facing dog, inhale, exhale, and back to kneeling. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, and back to kneeling. Inhale, exhale. Give me 3 more of these. Downward dog. Inhale, exhale, and kneeling. Inhale, exhale. You're going to notice this is going to make a very narrow downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. It's not as spread out as normal. That's okay. Inhale, exhale. Give me 1 more of these. Downward dog. Inhale, exhale, and hold. Now plank pose. Inhale, exhale, back. Plank pose. Inhale, inhale, exhale, back. Give me 3 more of these. Plank pose. You see we do everything 5 times. Inhale, exhale, back. Oh, yes, 2 more. 2. Inhale, exhale, back. And once more. Inhale, exhale, back to downward facing dog. I love it. Bend your knees down to all 4s. Grab these 2 medium blocks. We are stepping through the blocks 5 times. This is the one thing many students have so much trouble doing. I'm not even going to lift the leg. I'm going to step the right foot 1 and back. Step the left foot. Exhale and back. Step the right foot 2 and back. Step the left foot. 3 more sets. Step the right foot. Smooth stepping. Step the left foot. Exhale and inhale. Step the right foot. Inhale, exhale. Push back. Step the left foot. Inhale. 2 more sets. Yes. Step the right foot. We are moving, 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 and back. Step the left foot. Moving, moving, and back. 1 more. Step the right foot. Moving, moving, and back. Step the left foot. Moving, moving, and back. Walk your hands off of the blocks. Walk them back to your feet. My feet are hips width apart. Let's everybody look halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, down, down, down. Come on, halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, down, down, down. Again, up. Inhale. Exhale, down, down. Oh, way down. I'm hugging down. And 2 more. Up, up. Inhale. Look at the energy in the legs, sending the thighs back. Down, down, hugging down. And 1 more. Up, up. Inhale. And hugging down, hugging down. That's everything 5 times. Isn't that great? Now we're going to walk out to plank. I'm just going to walk through those blocks. Walk out to plank 1. And then I set my hands wider. Inhale, exhale, walk it back. Forward fold. Good, hug down. See? Let's do it again. I'm going to walk through narrow, narrow hands, and then get them wide on the outside. Inhale, and then back. So a lot of times people think that blocks are in the way. I don't think that way anymore. I'm just like, well, the blocks are there, and I can move. I can move around them and back, back, back. Right? I mean, they're not keeping me from doing what I want to do. Give me 2 more of these. Walk out to plank. And then get there and inhale. And take it back. Yeah, 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 yeah. And let's do just 1 more of those. Inhale. See, I just get wide there and take it back. All right. Downward dog with hands on blocks. I am going to turn these to a lower, wider position. Get my hands right on the corners. I'm going to set my feet as wide as my mat and push back. Oh, my. Now see where the blocks are, as long as they're not pushing and slipping. I want folks to know, if your blocks are sliding, it's because you're pushing them. Right? Me and my husband talk about this all the time. People say, no, I'm slipping. And he says, no, you're pushing them. And people say, no, I'm slipping. And he says, no, 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 you are actively pushing. What I'm doing, I'm trying to pull the blocks back. That's why my blocks don't slide, because I'm pulling back. Good, all right, bend your knees to all 4s. Set those blocks nice and wide. Go back to downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. 5 times with the right leg lifting, left foot to the center of your dog. Right leg goes up, inhale, and draw the knee to the nose. Exhale, 4 more. Inhaling, and to the nose. Exhale, exhale. 3 more. Breathe, inhale, feels good. Exhale to the nose, 2 more. Up, 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 inhale. And to the nose, and the nose, exhale. And 1 more. Up, 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 inhale. I'm going to hold here. I'm going to take the left hand, left ankle. Your right arm should push you back, and the right leg can now go higher. 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees to all 4s. Awesome, okay? This is a chin down, chest down. This goes out to my client Kim in Dallas. Not your belly button, it's got to be your chin. We've got to go forward and down and up and back. Forward and down and up and back. Forward and down and up and back. Forward and down, up and back. Give me 1 more. Forward and down. That'll be 5. Up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. All right, left leg is lifting, right foot in the center of your dog. The left leg goes up and we draw to the nose 5 times. 1. And inhale, up. And 2. Now the way I'm moving this leg, this is a shout out to my client Kevin. You know, because 3, a lot of gentlemen, you don't straighten the leg. Look, I'm straightening the leg at the bottom. And then I bend it into my nose. And then 4, straight, right? And then to the nose. And listen, look what we get here. So most people just take the leg up and everything looks like this. And what we really want is we want to push the leg energy out, which you're going to have to do now, yes, because it's the right hand to the right angle. This is a very difficult balance. It relies on the left arm pushing energy back through the left heel. 3 and 2, so everything long and straight. And 1, good. Bend your knees to all 4s. 5, modified push-ups, forward and down, up and back. Don't put the belly on the floor. Forward and down, up and back. Don't do that. Forward and down. Look how the hips are up. And the belly does not meet. 2 more. The belly does not meet the floor. And 1 more. 1. Because you're lifting it up and away. Good, good, good. Step your right foot forward. Grab your 2 blocks. It's block day. It's block and vinyasa. What? I know. But I want you to see the way I'm doing this vinyasa. Can you tell? I'm basically breaking down the components of the vinyasa and then doing those things 5 times. Now, eventually by the time we get to the end of the class, all of this is going to flow together. Let's straighten both legs, straighten. But check it, look what I'm saying. I'm saying you want to do flow vinyasa, you've got to be able to get long legs here. Breathe and bend. And again, push back straight. Breathe and bend. Again, push back straight. Breathe and bend. 2 more, please. Por favor. Push back straight. Look, it's nice flat back, long arms, straight legs, and bend and breathe. And push back straight. Well, let's hold. I do have a flat foot in the back, but a lifted foot in the front. You can see that. All right. I am going to set my blocks wider now, just gently out of the way, and then bring the body lower. Oh, yeah. High hamstring stretch, come to mama. Check it out. We're going to take the left foot, using the blocks again, and step your feet together. Yes? Rock and step. Both legs straight. Now lift the left foot, straighten it out to the rear, bend the front knee and take it back, but then straighten. So here is our staggered stance splits. Bend and push, step your feet together, straight legs. Lift, yes, bend, reach, and step back. Straighten both legs. So now I'm going to do all of that faster. Feet together, lift, extend, step it back, straighten both legs.
step together, bend and lift, reach, step way back and straighten. Yes, one more time, step together, lift, extend, go back, straighten both legs. Marvelous. One more time, take the long stretch. All right, also, vinyasa flow is good, it's nice, it warms you up, but we must understand that you're not getting more flexible. You can't get more flexible because the tendons, ligaments, soft tissues need about 30 seconds. So if you don't at some point hold your poses, you're not really opening them up. Yeah, Cecily, no. All right, let's turn this around. Let's turn face me. Nice wide stance in the legs. I'm gonna look halfway up, inhale. I'm gonna set the blocks out wider, wider, wider. And in fact, I'm gonna push these blocks sideways instead of forward. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna inhale, exhale, push out, and walk them back. Inhale. 4 more. Go out and bow, and walk them in. Inhale. 3 more. Push out. Then walk them back, push up, inhale. Breathe. 2 more. Push them out. And walk them back, inhaling. And 1 more goes out. And walk them back, inhale. Marvelous. We're going to go to the other side. Pivot on your feet. Yes. And let you bend the knees to all 4s. Take a nice breath. Beautiful. All right. We have the 2 blocks. See the way I'm just traveling them around? Step your left foot forward and straighten both legs. 1. And bend. Inhale. Push back. 2. And bend. Push back. 3. And bend. See, we're getting close to about 20 minutes through this class. 4, and you know, that's about right for warming up, and 5. So not doing anything that feels like formal vinyasa, flowy vinyasa stuff, not even doing a sun salute yet, right on? Let's come on, let's bend and step your feet together. Lift, extend, step back and straight. Now I'm gonna do this without blocks, but my hands go to the floor easily and they stay on the floor even when I step my feet together. So that's the clue. When I step my feet together, I have flat hands. How's that going with you? If you don't have flat hands here, well, that's okay. But we use blocks. Yes? And my hands stay flat and I straighten. Notice that? Good. See? So it's not whether your hamstrings are open. It's not just legs. It's whether you can compress and press down to the ground. That is a different skill completely. And this is where teachers start talking to you about your core. Look how I'm pushing the floor down to get the foot in. Then I lift, extend, and step back. And straighten. Nice, beautiful flat back. That's the one that you want. You want really to try to extend everything. And then I push and step. Feel that? That's more than a forward fold, yes? Pushing your hands into the ground and stepping back and lunging. All right, let's do 1 more of these. 1 more of these. Step together. Ho, 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 yeah. We're going to stay here. All right, place the hands right about on the ankles. Look halfway up, inhaling. Exhale, forward fold, hug down. Now we're going to start to do sun salutes. Standing all the way up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, right, left, chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale, inhale, inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg lift, left foot step. We're going to stand all the way up. Hello. To the right side, plank, step back, cha, 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 cha. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Check it out. I see so many people, there's no energy in your legs in upward dog. Like, what happened to your legs? They just kind of became like sandbags, right? So listen to Mr. Iyengar. You must energize your legs. Then downward facing dog. Good, right leg lift, right foot step. I posted that today, inhale, on my yoga group page. Exhale. I posted a video of Iyengar. Cha, 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 cha. Chaturanga. Energize your legs. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Good, 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 good. Let's do one more. Left leg lift. Left foot step. Standing all the way up. Mr. Iyengar says you must send energy. Chaturanga on the right side. Say it. Cha, cha, cha. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Inhale. Energize your legs and downward facing dog. Exhale. Wonderful. Okay, here are those arm balances. Jump to the center, resting on toes. Bakasana, the crow. 4 and 3. We're going to hold a crow, 2 and 1, and then we're going to do what I call the running crow. Boop. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight legs forward, fold center, hug down. Stand all the way up, inhaling, and hands on your hips. Let's do some chair poses. Utkatasana. Lift up, inhale. Exhale, then inhale into as much of a back bend as you like. Forward fold. Look halfway up, inhaling. Press back down. Stand all the way up, and arms at your sides. Let's lift up on your toes, the Bikram style. I want you to notice this chair does not lean forward. Oh, I love it so much. Right? You actually have to focus on your metatarsals, lift way up on your toesy woesies, and then sit back. 5, 4. I love this one. 3. Oh, quads burning. 2, quads are burning, and 1, inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Right? Good, good, good. Look halfway up, inhaling, and press back down. Standing all the way up, inhale, hands on your hips. Awesome. Let's squat all the way down. Now this is, it gets a little tough if folks, if you have cranky knees. I lift up on my heels a little bit. Likewise, this one does not lean forward. And you come all the way down. Yes, and then all the way up, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Nice, walk your hands forward, softly bend your knees, and we're gonna jump back. Chaturanga Vinyasa, up and back, upward facing dog, inhaling from your legs, and downward dog, exhale. We're gonna jump to the center and do another crow, bend and jump. Squatting and crow. Hold your crow, and go running. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight legs. Forward fold, hug down. Hug down. Great. Oh, look halfway up, inhaling so we can breathe. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your neck. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Place your hands on your hips. Good. Right knee rise. Right leg extend and straighten. Sweep back. I like to think of this as a sweep back into Virabhadrasana 3. These mechanical levers. Arms raising. The hands go back down. Some of you have a chin balance. Just love those chin balances. I'm going to take one here because the right leg is so deliciously high. Look how the body weight goes forward, the elbows wrap into the ribs, the body pushes up, and Chaturanga Vinyasa. Upward facing dog, inhale, downward facing dog, exhaling. Good, I'm going to soft bend the knees and jump about to the middle. Not that far forward though, because of the chin balance. Isn't that interesting? So, if you're in class, once you kind of realize like, oh, okay, we're going to be flowing, Just know your flow vinyasa tends to need a little bit more forward space, okay? Look halfway up, inhaling. Exhale, draw. Oh, draw down. Right? Sometimes we're really missing in these low and deep contractions. Good. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Place your hands on your hips, and your left knee will rise. Focus. And the left leg will extend. Focus. Now, how to get to warrior three from here? The knees don't have to bend. Isn't that interesting? There doesn't need to be any bend at the knees or the elbows. So all of the action really coming from the right hip socket and the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1, hands to the ground. Well, lift the left leg deliciously. And if you're working on a chin balance, yeah, where's Flora? Where's Jen? Right? They go right, up and Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhaling, downward dog, exhale. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely? All right. Woo. From here, let's go to side plank. Facing me, side plank. Listen, I'm gonna pivot on the feet. I'm not gonna stack the feet because I really want this flow. Round off. Rounding into downward dog. Inhale, exhale. That feels so good. So we go to plank, and side plank, you're going to twist away from me. Separate your feet. Look at how this pushes up and round. Oh, so delicious. Round off to downward facing dog. I want to do this once more each side. Plank. I'm on the outside, inside edges of my feet. I push up and breathe again and just, enjoy rounding off and up. This is right here where it just feels so good. And go back to downward dog. All of this helps you just sort of find your thoracic muscles. Space is behind your ribs. There's spaces behind your ribs. There's some cavities and muscles behind the ribs. And you round out, and push into those cavities. Great. And downward facing dog. Beautiful. From here, right leg is going to be lifting. Inhale. Step the right foot forward, lunge. Drop the left knee and bring the body up. Breathe. Arms out, lace the fingertips, tuck the back toe. Well, this is something my teacher used to have us do. And I will say we have to remember how dynamic and physical Vinyasa and Yoga Asana is. So these high repetitions where things are burning actually help your flow yoga get better, right? So we're just gonna tap this left knee down 10 times. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're gonna step your feet together up and change. See that soft step back and tap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You must step up and step back. So it's a clean step back. See the break and bend in the back knee. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I love it. 8, 9, 10. Up and back. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forward fold. Push up and forward fold. Excellent. Good. Feel that? Standing all the way up. Inhale. Prayer position. Left foot step back. Crescent warrior. Inhaling up. And then Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, exhale. Standing center, arms overhead. Left side, Vira 2. Left side, crescent warrior. Step your feet together, forward fold. Stand all the way up, inhale. Prayer position, step the right foot back. Left side, warrior two. I'm sorry, left side crescent warrior. We're just going back the way we came. And then left side, warrior two. Standing up in the center. Right side, warrior two. Right side crescent. This takes a lot of pivoting in the feet and understanding where everything goes. Inhale, exhale, step up. Forward fold. Let's do one more round each side. Stand all the way up, inhale, prayer position. Yes, left foot back, crescent warrior. Sure. Right side Virabhadrasana 2. See these little small adjustments because we want to get broader. Stand up, inhale. Left side warrior 2. Yes. Left side crescent warrior. Inhale, exhale, step together, forward fold. One motion, inhale up, prayer position, right foot back, crescent warrior. Sure, sure. Left side, warrior 2. Yeah? Okay. Good, good. Up center. Right side, warrior 2. Strong, strong legs. Right side, crescent warrior, pivot. Sustain the pose. And Chaturanga Vinyasa. Sure. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Beautiful. Right leg's going to lift from downward facing dog. Right foot's going to step. Come all the way up and over to the left side, please. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Flow and go. Sure. Upward facing dog, inhale. All right. And downward dog, exhale. Dig it. Well, let's go ahead. Right leg lift. Right foot step. Crescent warrior, up. And twisted warrior 2. Prayer, inhale, exhale, open. A twisted peaceful warrior. Prayer position, twist over the right thigh. I'm sweating. Goodness. And you're going to rotate it half moon. Left hand down, left leg lifting. Twist. Add the foot grab if you like. Add the release and balance. Chaturanga Vinyasa, inhale, exhale. See, so we get in, we get out. Now this is what I was saying in the beginning of the class. This is why you do have to work on individual types of poses. Left leg lift, you can't just flow. Step the left foot forward. Come all the way up, inhale, and go to the right side, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Now you want to do that foot grab, and you want to do that standing balance. And we'll look at all of that towards the end of the class as isolated work. It's going to be your left leg lift, step forward, crescent warrior. Yep. Twisted warrior 2. Yep. Prayer position over left. Now, so let's pause, because next time we do this, it'll be a binding. And our yoga asana practice has to be like honey, like sweet butter honey, like butter and honey together. You're going to twist it half moon. If we want to flow into bindings, that's why many people don't do bindings, because, you know, some folks have the honey but not the butter. Here's your standing balance. So we've got to work on the individual pieces. There's the binding, the grip of the foot, and then there's the balancing, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Let's look at that. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Well, to take a look at all of that, let's go back to a little bit of Bikram repertory. You're going to jump to the front, but not too far. You don't always have to get to your hands. Just get to the middle. Right? Standing all the way up, inhaling. Hands on your hips. Let's look at the Bikram practice. It's going to be right leg on top, eagle. This is a standing balance posture. Now, of course, in Bikram, they're going to do the arms first. I try to get my students focus on the standing balance legs. Then find center and wrap the arms. You will see in the Bikram, they don't add the forward fold. You should always be curious about that. So many folks doing forward fold, I want to show you, you're just doing this. So no, come up. That's where all the good juicy work is. And release. Arms overhead, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands forward, jump your feet back. Chaturanga Vinyasa, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Yeah. Don't stop. Get it. I love it. You're going to jump not too far forward. Let's just work the center. So you work in the center, you're just going to be able to jump more swiftly. Look halfway up. Oh, press back down. Stand all the way up. Hands on the hips, left leg crossing. Eagle. See that foot slip over the ankle? Square yourself. Concentrate. Then the arms. Concentrate. Stand up tall. You are trying to bend into your knees more. You are. But you're desperately trying not to lean over. Squeeze in. Don't fall. And then release. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Look halfway up. Inhale. Step, jump, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhaling. And downward dog, exhale. All right. Softly bending, jumping towards the center. Straighten out your legs. Look halfway up. Inhale. Release, stand all the way up, inhale. Hands on your hips. Right foot back, the dancer's pose. Chaturanga, we're going to hold on to this foot. Right hand on the inside of the right ankle. And here's your dancer's pose. Yeah. Holding on to the right ankle. The left hand's going to find the floor. This is an extraordinary hamstring stretch in the left leg. That's what's really happening, right? It's really this gargantuan splitting of the legs. One leg way up, standing leg nice and straight. Good, then release and step out, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Now, there's what I'm saying about working on the individual poses. There's a foot grab and a standing balance right there. Softly bend your knees, jump in. Look halfway up, inhaling. Press back down. Standing, inhaling, hands on your hips, pause, gather yourself. Yes? I always try to tell my students, like, dig it. Whatever you do, don't bring the foot forward to grab. Don't do that. That's not the one you want. The whole pose is, Shiva. So that's what you want. You want to think about that from the beginning. Then you want to find the foot behind you like it's your secret friend. And then draw the left foot up. Everything's going up, nothing's going down. 3, 2, now we go down, left hand to the floor. But boy, oh boy, standing leg, so strong, so firm, with so much balance on top of it. See that? So much is balanced on top of it. And then we release and step out, Chaturanga Vinyasa. So you see, there's a standing balance with a foot grab. Good. And soften your knees. Well, let's jump to have a seat. Straight legs out in front, inhale, forward fold. All right. Sitting up with just the right leg, draw back. And forward, inhale, exhale. Sit up, draw the left leg. And forward, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Sitting up, draw the right foot to the third eye. This is an external rotation. So drawing in. Release out and straight again and up. And forward fold. Left foot to the third eye, external rotation of the knee. Release and extend up. And forward fold. Don't worry, we're going to do all this again. Right arm and shoulder inside the right leg. Setting up, we're not going to do it, but it's a setup for the compass pose. And I get the right knee behind and on top. And then I'm trying to point the right foot forward. So I feel like, even though this is not the right image we want to give in yoga, I feel like that moment in the movie where the person gets the bazooka on their shoulder. They're like, yeah, time for the big guns. And they put the bazooka on the shoulder, and then they're like, yeah, you know, let me get it lined up. Good. Then release and draw. See the way that leg was on top of your shoulder? Forward fold. Going to do the same thing on the other side. So you pull up, you get your left arm on the inside. You notice that the foot is pointed over there. You're like, I don't want that. I actually want to try to point the entire foot and shin forward, and then just look right down. Try to line all that up, sit up tall. Yes, yes, yes. Then release and extend. And forward fold. Check it out. This is your left leg, yeah? I'm going to put your left hand in the center. Take your left leg 5 times out and in and out and in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not that wide. It's not that wide. Stretch out over the left leg. It's not that wide. Good. Now bring the right leg to it. We're going to do that again, hands on the inside. 5 times. Yes, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over the left leg, stretch. Now, this is the part of class where I remind everyone, you know, I love yoga, but I really adore mobility conditioning training. And I send this out especially to a lot of new teachers. It's appropriate your focus is on yoga asana, but to help your students, right? And in many cases to help yourself. What we really need is the science of mobility and conditioning. And there are many trainers who work in that, so you're probably looking for those personal trainers who focus on a range of motion, right? Active resistance training. My good friend Melinda Stewart down in Costa Rica, ART training. So I'm going to do this one more time. Look how I brought myself around. So it's going to be your left leg again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch out over the left leg. 5. Here is the dealio. Now we're going to address the right leg and try to send it out in a way that matches the left. So I am positioning myself to the center, fairly wide, getting back into the center mat, pushing up. Upavishta Konasana 5 times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, draw down, exhale. Inhale, remember the Prasarita with blocks we did? Exhale. 2 more, inhale. It's a whole body almost rolling. It took me a while to think of these poses as energy that is rolling and up. So if you can feel like you're just this big ball, like from Raiders of the Lost Ark, that big ball that comes rolling down, and what you're really doing is rolling until one day you have this feeling that your head's going down and your hips are coming up. Yay! Come on up. Take everything to the left. Good. Roll back, give your knees a hug. Great. And we're going to do the entirety of this last sequence, but this time we're going to finish with some deeper poses like the Sundial Pose. So here we are, legs out, arms up. Inhale. See, I love it up here. Exhale, there's your forward fold. Start with your left leg, draw it up. Just a straight leg, left leg stretch, draw up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Come up with your right leg, flexed or pointed. All right, sometimes maybe just dance it around up there and then forward fold. Left leg, the foot, left foot, third eye, external rotation. I'm going to get a little bit deeper here. Turning this into Matsyendrasana. This is the left foot goes on the outside of the right leg. The right foot folds in. The left arm goes up and around, and there is an opportunity for a binding here. 3 and 2 and 1. Bindings. Good. Extending everything, stretching the left leg up, 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 up. Again, then forward fold. Coming up with the right foot. Right foot to the third eye. External rotation. This foot goes down. Good, 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 good. And twisting. I think I can twist this way, twisting this way. Now this is the right hand. So we're doing, this is a forward binding. And then you have to sit up tall against that. Watch this hand flip. Notice both palms are up. Both palms are up. Well, you just have to choose which palm you want to flip, and then the fingers can come together. So sometimes you're working on these poses, allow both palms to be up. And that's okay. Then we're going to stretch the right leg high to the sky. Inhale, exhale, and release. Forward fold. Now we are going to do Sundial Pose with the left leg. Left knee comes in, it goes over the shoulder. And it starts out kind of facing that way towards you, but it's like, I actually want to try to line everything up and sit up tall facing this way. This is the right hand, this is the left foot. I'm going to lean back. See me leaning back? And then straighten the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2. So move things around inside the pose, and 1. Good, good, good. That's kind of finishing the idea. So yes, so we're just basically doing different things. And here's what I'm saying. Do we work on individual poses? Why goodness, yes. Why goodness, yes. Inside of a vinyasa class, yes. You're going to finish the idea of this. Look how I lean back. And leaning back allows my leg to open. And right when the leg gets straight is when I push myself back forward. I don't know if you could see that. 3 and 2, and you can move things around in the pose. And 1. Good, good sitting. All right, 5 times with the right leg. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch out over the right leg. Don't worry about where it is. Come up, match the left leg in. Do the exercise again. Is 1, 2. Don't worry about how far. 3, 4, 5. Stretch out. Match in. 1 more. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm trying to get myself centered right from the get. 3, 4, 5. Stretch out over right. And now match up for Upavishta. Now this requires some positioning. Okay, see, I'm going to use the edges of my mat. All right, I want to find the center. Flex the feet. All right. Upavishta Konasana. Inhale, rolling. 1, and up. Rolling. So if you're not thinking about rolling, sometimes I would think about the way an eagle flies, flaps down and up. Yes, and again, down, rolling. And up. Let's just do one more. One more down. Never worry, you don't have to ever worry about how far down you go. Just know that gravity, beautiful, beautiful gravity over time. So this is also a good place for a block. Let's think for a moment of something really miraculous. Two things pretty miraculous that gravity did. So the Grand Canyon is water over a lot of time. You know, the whole thing used to be a big ocean, probably. You know, there are more than two oceans. It's probably a big lake, so big that it was probably an ocean to the animals at the time, right? And then all of that water receded and flowed around. And that's just gravity. This is why Bruce Lee says, flow like water. He is both invoking the smoothness of it as well as the power of it. Let's come on up, inhale. Then the other thing that's pretty remarkable in the world is the mountains as large as the Himalayas. This is extraordinary movement against gravity. So what's happening there? You know, you have the earth is moving in. And there's so much power moving in that, it starts to push up. This is, to me, half moon. So we're working on half moon poses and standing balance, dancer's poses. You have to firm up. Nothing's ever going down in those poses. Up, up, up. So we have the triangle pose, half moon pose, eagle's pose, all standing balance poses. Up, 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 yeah? All right. Let's swing on around. That was good stretches for the legs. And let's go and just round the body and hug in. All right, so for this Indigenous Peoples Day, I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy we can just say that. Maybe be done with Columbus Day. Let's roll forward, exhale. It's actually kind of weird that we have to say even that, Indigenous people. You know, that in that you are recognizing that something was taken away. Indigenous peoples. Why would we be saying that? We'd only be saying that to say that there were people here before us, and that got taken away from them, and now we're here. We are not indigenous. So this is a huge leap. Let's get back, reclining pigeon. This is a huge leap for our society, just to get to the point of recognition. We are not indigenous. I'm not indigenous here. Now the next step will be for us to wholly and lovingly embrace that this is one planet populated with people everywhere. No one place more special than the other. There are people everywhere. And that's the miracle. Change legs, reclining pigeon. That's the miracle. There are people everywhere. And plants, and animals, and fish, and air molecules, and bacteria living, the tardy bears. That's the miracle. If you take something away from one, you're really taking it away from yourself because it's a whole. Yeah. All right, what are you going to do for your restorative postures? Now that I've got you down on your mat and now that you're on your back and you're feeling all good, some of you might do shoulder stands, some of you might rest in Shavasana or do yin yoga. I'm going to sit up and finish this class for you. And remind you that, by the way, I do a yin yoga class. Not a lot of people have taken advantage of that class with me, but I do have a yin yoga class. You go to my website, cecilysyogaretreats.com. And I actually do have a yin yoga class on Saturdays at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but that's pretty good time for yin is 7:30 p.m. on the East Coast. So you go to my site and you book the class, and then you'll be there and I'll be there. So that's Saturdays at 4:30. And try it. You do need some blankets and blocks and things like that, and bolsters. You need some of your yoga equipment. But try it. I think you'll really like the yin yoga, especially at the end of the day on a Saturday. All right, with my hands in prayer. The light in me sees and recognizes the light in you. And for that we say namaste. All right, now next Flow Yoga Mob is on Saturdays at 12 noon. I'll see you there. Bye.